This better be worth it. Welcome back, everybody, to a very anticipated fast food Taco Bell review. Now, before we get into this review, let me tell you a little funny story. You see, for today's Taco Bell review, I actually had to go to not one, but two different Taco Bells. I placed my online order at the first Taco Bell and I showed up, only to find out that that Taco Bell was actually temporarily closed because, get this, and I'm not kidding you, a CO2 leak.
I said, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Now, I don't know what was going on inside that Taco Bell. I don't think I want to know what was going on inside that Taco Bell. But it is safe to say I will not be returning there. But because I am so committed to the incredible Fast Foodie Nation, which you can join by hitting that subscribe button down there, I decided to drive the 6 minutes, yes, 6 entire minutes to the next closest Taco Bell, just so I could review this all new Enchirito. But when I showed up to that Taco Bell, which thankfully was not closed due to a CO2 leak, I found out that this Enchirito was not the only new thing that Taco Bell just launched. I find that Taco Bell, they go on kind of like sprints. It'll be 1 or 2 months, nothing new comes out. And then all of a sudden, we'll get hit with like 5 new items. But I saw some posters for, what was it, like a 7-layer nacho fries burrito thing, which I decided I will be reviewing, just not today. I don't want to spend the next few hours on the toilet. But back to this Enchirito. Oh, yeah, so make sure to keep an eye out for that review. It should be dropping, I don't know, in the next week or so right here on the Fast Foodies. But as I was saying, back to this Enchirito. I actually don't think this is entirely new. Well, it's new to me because I've never had it before. But I do believe that this was on the Taco Bell menu sometime in the long past, long before I was a fast foodie. If you've had this before, not in the most recent time when it was launched, but way back when, let me know in the comments down below. I'm not too sure what this Enchirito is, but from the name, I believe that it is a combination of an enchilada and a burrito, especially since the description writes that I think this is a wrap, or well, it's a bean and rice wrap, aka burrito, smothered in cheese, which I'm pretty sure that's what an enchilada is, isn't it? It's like a mini burrito that's smothered in cheese. Sydney, if you're watching this, let me know in the comments down below, what exactly is an enchilada and a burrito? Sydney is my cousin's wife, who is from Mexico, so she definitely knows her Mexican foods. But I'm still pretty sure that it's gonna be tasty, because just like I am the king of the fast foodies, Taco Bell is the king of taking different Mexican foods and creating something pretty delicious. I got my tasting spoon. No, tasting spoon. I'm reviewing some cereal after this. I got my tasting fork. All right, now let's get into this. Interesting. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh, pretty much just cheese, ground beef, and beans, I believe. No veggies to be seen, which I'm a little bit surprised. Usually with Taco Bell products, there's some lettuce or sliced, diced tomatoes, but not in this. It's definitely not healthy for you, but it's pretty tasty. You got the cheese on top there, the melted cheese. Now this was actually there was a competition rather between this and I forget what the other item was. I can't remember, but Taco Bell had a competition between this and one other item that they retired long before, and they asked their Twitter followers which they should bring back, and I guess the Enchirito won, and I can see why, because this is pretty delicious. I voted for the Enchirito because I've never had it before. Yeah, I mean, cheese, ground beef. Now my one critique is the burrito shell. It does get a little soggy from the cheese on top. I do think that if Taco Bell did something similar to their grilled cheese burrito, where I'm not exactly sure how they do it. Oh, I think they they fry the cheese somehow, so the cheese is crispy, which in turn makes the burrito shell less soggy because it's not melted on top. Then I think this would have been a little bit better, but then again, I think that just would have been the grilled cheese burrito. I think that's honestly the only difference between the two. The grilled cheese burrito is, well, it's a little bit bigger and it has like a crispy layer of cheese on top, whereas this has melted cheese on top. Get another bite. The flavors going on here, you get some nice spice in the ground beef. I don't know, or not spice, yeah, spice seasoning. I'm not too sure what they use. Is that onion? I think, oh, there is. So there are some veggies. That is a little onion right there. And that adds a nice little change in texture there. All the flavors kind of complement each other. So once again, Taco Bell managed to take two kind of similar Mexican foods and create something pretty tasty. For ratings, I'll give this new Enchirito enchilada slash burrito. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Not my favorite item I've had at Taco Bell, but for what it is, yeah, it's not bad. As I mentioned, let me know in the comments down below if you've had the Enchirito long before. Go ahead, try it again and see if it's the same as you remember it, and then let me know down. It would be interesting. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. I think once, actually, I think McDonald's, they just retired the McRib. But come on, let's be real. We all know it's gonna come back sometime. And when it does, maybe I'll go back to McDonald's and then review it and watch my old review and see how those two compare. That'd be interesting to see how the quality control is over time. I gotta believe that with inflation and stuff like that, they gotta be cutting back on the quality of the ingredients. That, although we're talking about McDonald's and Taco Bell here, I'm sure that the quality of ingredients they use isn't the highest anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. As I mentioned, 8 out of 10 from me. I'll see you guys in the natural fried one. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review.